Hi and welcome to this Tuesday edition of the ASI Show update from ASI Orlando. I am Dave Agnone. Coming up in this edition, we visit with some friends from north of the border. I make some new friends at the ASI Fashion Show, and Melinda Lygos reports from the ASI Gala. But we begin today with the General. General Colin Powell gave an address to the industry this morning. Then he spoke with our Andy Cohen, who has more.
Hi, I'm here with General Colin Powell, who just gave a great morning keynote speech. General, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Now, you started off in there talking about the importance of keeping up in the digital age and how you suddenly found yourself with many Facebook friends. Can you tell us that story a little bit?
Well, I was born analog.
Yep.
I mean, but I had to get into the digital world because it is the world of the present and the future, and to keep up with my kids and grandkids. But I've got 4 computers in my home, and I've got 3 smartphones on me, but I was a little reluctant to get involved in all the Twitter world and the Facebook world,
right,
and MySpace and all of that.
Right.
I thought, this is far enough. But my grandson told me that I was already on Facebook without my knowledge. And I said, they can't do that to me. They've done it. Someone's done it. So I had to recapture Facebook, and when I reflected on it, I said, I really don't want to do this. I think I might sue them. He said, Poppy, as he calls me, he said, you already have 15,000 friends. Well, you know, you got to go with
all right, so not so bad.
So I have a Facebook page, and it turns out to be very useful, and it kind of ties into what ASI is doing with ESP and their other technological programs. You've got to live in the world of the young people. You've got to live in the world of speed and responsiveness, or you're left behind.
Right.
All right, thanks, Andy, of course, for the entire interview with General Powell. We have a link in today's Counselor program where you can always visit us at asicentral.com. Well, my favorite part of ASI Orlando is the ASI Fashion Show. That's where I was last night with some very tall friends. Hi, we're here at the hottest spot at ASI Orlando, the ASI Fashion Show. We asked attendees for their thoughts on the newest trends for 2010.
A new rep that I've never seen before was Perry Alice, so it's a new one that I can check out now on the floor tomorrow.
How about the styles, anything in particular, the t-shirts, the outerwear, the watches?
It seemed like there was more color. I noticed there was just more brighter colors, I thought.
Did you like the fashion show?
Yeah, it was great. You guys did an awesome job.
Why'd you come out?
Well, I was in the boot camp this weekend, you know, working on the apparel, so I just wanted to get some new ideas that I can show to clients.
You thought this is a success for you?
Yeah, definitely. Be able to go back to Minnesota with some good ideas.
Well, there were a lot of exciting colors, and I saw some textures out there and some great things from the different brands. I look forward to using them in 2010.
How about any particular outfits or a watch, any particular products that you hadn't seen before or stood out today?
I really like the Built New York. There are some neat patterns there, and I saw a shoulder bag that a man was using, which was unique, so I like that.
Well, I did like it very much. What I like, they have very vibrant colors this year, and I also like the materials they use. I think they're using different types. You know, they're going away from the cotton, and you know, they're using different materials. So that's what I did like, and the colors.
Well, I really thought it was unique how Built got up there and had their oven mitts with the gal with the bathing suit on, and they just were showcasing their products, which weren't apparel, for everyday use and showing how you can use them every day. So I enjoyed that.
What did you hope to accomplish coming here today?
I was actually surprised today. We really haven't used Tri-Mountain before, and they had some really cute stuff, so I think that's something we're going to have to go talk to them about tomorrow and see about pulling that into the product line that our company offers.
All right, that's going to do it from the ASI Fashion Show. Keep it here, and remember,
you're watching ASI TV.
Okay, from fashion we move to fun. There was certainly plenty of it last night at the ASI Gala at Universal Studios, and maybe, just maybe, a little bit of fear as well. To explain, here's our Melinda Lygos.
We're here at Universal Studios, ASI Gala. It's a brand new ride. It's called Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit. Now these are some brave souls here because this thing goes up, it goes down, it goes upside down. Now why did you decide to go on this ride?
It was free.
Are you scared?
Nah, it'll be fun.
You have a high tolerance for these kinds of things?
Somewhat.
Now what about this guy over here? Are you at all wary about going on this ride?
For excitement.
You're ready for excitement. and you're going to go upside down. That's okay?
Let's go.
All right, you? Any fear of heights, anything?
No, I'm a coaster freak, and I want to try this one.
You're a coaster freak. Well, all right. Well, good luck. We're going to check in with you guys in a few minutes when you get off. Hopefully everyone's got strong stomachs. Let's hear it for the ASI Show Gala. Woo! How was it?
Front car was great. Great?
Scary? No. Were you scared?
No, it was
Who
good
was the scaredest in this group? Were you frightened?
Oh, it was great.
Where's Melissa? Melissa, come down here.
She was horrified.
And were you?
It was amazing. I loved it.
What was the best part?
The scariest part was going to skiing.
Melissa, what happened? What happened?
Oh, I've never been on anything that big before, ever.
And do you think you'll be going on again?
Never again.
Okay, well, I'm so glad you enjoyed yourself. How about these two gentlemen?
I was hearing him cry like a little girl.
Did you actually? Oh, look, you actually shed a tear.
Totally worth the wait. Thank you, ASI.
All right, have a good night, guys. Thank you. Well, there you have it, folks. The Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. It looks like everybody had a great time. Ooh, except for maybe that guy. He looks a little frightened. There you You're watching ASI TV at Universal Studios.
Okay, thanks, Melinda. It's time for one of the most colorful receptions here at ASI Orlando, the ASI Canada Reception. With the view from north of the border, here's Michelle Bell.
Hi, I'm here with Fred Osen, the Vice President of ASI Canada, and we're here at ASI's Canadian Reception, and we'd like to ask Fred if he could give us predictions for the Canadian marketplace in 2010. Fred?
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're optimistic after a pretty challenging year in 2009. Our basic economics in Canada is pretty sound. Solid banking system, real estate market strong. We're expecting some modest growth for next year to kind of put behind us pretty challenging 2009 and looking forward to a pretty positive year and a positive decade.
Great, thanks so much, Fred. This is Michelle Bell for ASI TV.
Thanks, Michelle and Fred, very much. Well, for some of the last words from ASI Orlando, we turn to ASI President Tim Andrews, who's talking trends in the latest Tim's Take.
Hi, this is Tim Andrews, President and Chief Executive Officer of ASI. I'm in the Advantages New Product Showcase here at ASI's Orlando Show 2010. I wanted to share with you a product from Custom HBC Corporation. Custom HBC is ASI 47934. ASI 47934. And in fact, Custom HBC was the Counselor Distributor Choice Award winner last night in the Health and Beauty category. This is a very interesting small container. You spray it on your hand. This is a hand sanitizer, antibacterial sprayer. Easily fits in your pocket. It's really thin. It's about the size of, I would say, about 3 credit cards, but smaller than a credit card overall. So it really slides in your pocket really easily. Doesn't provide any bulk. You just spray it on your hands. And in fact, you know, hand sanitizer has been really a big hot topic during this flu season. And on ASI's database called ESP Online, the searches for hand sanitizers is up 439%. 439% from October 08 to October 09. Ink pens, of course, have always been the top searched item, but hand sanitizers is right on the coattails and up, you know, almost 5 times. Custom, in fact, told us that they've seen their sales go up 50% during this very important flu season. So again, for your clients this year, and then also thinking about planning for next year, this is a product from Custom HBC Corporation, ASI 47934, winner last night of the Health and Beauty category, antibacterial sanitizer sprayer. This is Tim's Take for ASI TV.
Thanks, Tim, and thank you for watching this latest episode of ASI Show Update. Be sure to catch the entire Colin Powell interview, plus the Joe Show and fashion finds in today's Counselor Promogram. Thanks again for joining us from ASI Orlando. I'm Dave Agnoni for ASI TV. Have a great day.